because I'm not really planning on needing it, but
Go to the town.
I know we're
map.
kind of hopping to things together now, though, but do kind of want to get started on something. Because I do
look at that
have
new
to
map.
jump away in 2 hours
Look at you,
for a few
Brew.
minutes. I want to.
I made it.
I know we only have like a few. We only play for like 3 hours.
Color me impressed.
Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh. I
Huh?
was even saying. I'm seeing it now.
oh,
Cool,
you
good
hadn't
job.
seen that.
No, I was even saying to Tins that we need to maybe get
Oh,
Brew
I-
to make this a new map to.
I'd
Well-
seen it. I thought you were talking about like a new one
No.
apart from that. So I was like, yeah,
Brew
maybe in the
works
future.
darn hard.
as we invest in the place to get like more infrastructure. And yeah, that's cool.
I left some room for improvement, but in my mind, like the hobgoblins had erected a
Yeah, the
wooden
wall.
structure, and then I assumed you guys would have been pointless to tear
Yeah,
it
might as
down.
well keep it.
Reinforce
And
it.
that's exactly what I was
And
thinking
then-
too. Having the stone wall on the front while keep a wooden wall on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Gail would have thrown some money at that.
Um, but yeah, like mostly what I've listed as far as like the improvements to the town, we'll just say that the income from the town itself
Okay.
put forward. Like there's still the town still runs itself. You guys aren't
And
necessarily like
it would
the
be
mayor
getting more.
per
Yeah.
se, but you do own the manor
Eminent domain.
and a stake in the mines and whatnot. So I guess before we get going, is there anything else? We could always work out the details of that as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, buying potions, but we can worry about that in a while. I don't think it's gonna come up right away.
Yeah, consumables I think are. I mean, there's a price list somewhere for healing
Yeah.
potions, but
We can do that later.
man, it's already getting hot now. It's 18 degrees today, and it's like already super hot in here.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I'm waiting for it to get 18 degrees. It's been like 5 to 9 all week.
We just had a shift change, too. So I'll be coming home an hour later,
Ah.
starting next week. So I might be able to keep this game time, but I might have to push it back, or I might have to see if we can maybe work something out with Summoner to trade off on every other week. I don't know if you're, I mean, I'm not gonna take your day because, like, if you got enough content to keep going every week, that's fine. I just, I usually like to do every other week, but that's just me. But for now, we can still play on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let us know if it gets too hard, and we'll figure something.
Yep.
So, what do we remember about the last game almost 8 months ago?
Very satisfying game.
Yep.
The defeat of the Black Spider,
Mm-hmm.
and also the defeat of Spectre that was looming over the Mana Forge,
Oh yeah.
Arcane Forge.
I remember
we
that
were like,
thing.
oops, let's not actually go out past this threshold. And I think it accidentally triggered it.
And then all of a sudden
a
it's just
bad
like,
roll.
holy shit, we made it mad.
No, you stealthed in, but something else happened.
Yeah, something. I think you just while we were talking to it, weren't we? Someone was
you
talking
had
to
a-
it, and I snuck around.
Isabel was talking to it.
And
We had a
he just kinda-
critical success with talking, but a critical failure with the sneaking.
Oh, was that it?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Well,
So we'll say over the years, you guys invested some time into the town and rebuilding the manor. Tanox, your character specifically would have put some time and effort into rebuilding the temple, I assume, inside of the
Yes.
Way of Echo Caves. In the
Definitely.
year, Gale's brothers found their way here, and I assume you reconciled with them a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, it would have been awkward, but it
That's
was
a
like,
conversation I would have
we
liked to
kinda. This is what. But hey, everything's kinda. This is how it ran out. This is my place now.
showed up. They were like, "You fucking idiot."
And then they decided to. I think they were done with their adventuring. They were just trying to make sure he was safe, and they ended up buying the tavern, formerly named Giant's Toe
The one with
Tavern,
the
which is number 8.
the red brand were
Yeah, they were fixed it up, made it kind of a tavern for adventurers passing through, and there has been a lot of adventurers passing through as the town's been rebuilding itself over the year. The orcs are still sort of running amok over the Tribor Trail,
except for one
except for one. I forgot about him.
who will miss. He was cool.
And Julie, I believe you said Whoosh would have wanted a dojo somewhere. Where do you think you would put that? It was supposed to be. You mentioned you wanted a private one. I wasn't sure if you
Yeah,
meant
she
private
wanted
or...
somewhere to kind of keep her senses in check. But on second
think-
thought, I think she would have had an idea that the people in town would want to be trained. So if they wanted to, they could go to her.
One
Yeah.
option would be to set it up in the caves under the manor.
Yeah, you could. There's definitely lots of room down there to
Yeah,
easily
okay.
set up a dojo.
Sure.
Was there a waterfall? Like you could do the whole waterfall.
I don't think there was a waterfall.
Oh,
There
that
was
was the
a,
echo cave.
just yeah.
There
There
was a
is the secret tunnel from
crack.
the forest.
Oh yeah, there was a hole in the ground.
I think if
no
you guys-
waterfall.
If you guys check in your, I don't know what your. Is there maps available to you guys? I think I left one for Wave
Map
Echo
of sword
Cave.
codes.
We have one for
Wave
Wave
Echo Cave,
Echo,
where we
yeah.
had it.
We don't
Oh,
have one
sorry,
for
I
the
meant
house.
Red Brand Hideout is the
Yes. Oh,
is the
yeah.
basement.
Yeah.
So essentially, anything you wanted to do to that floor down there, you could easily set. Like number 8, you probably could level that out or fill it in. I mean, that would take a lot
Probably
of time.
fill
But
it. We got time.
We got
Get some
time. We got
dirt. While they're mining the dirt and shit out from the thing, we just shove it in here.
shove it in the hole so people can't sneak into your house.
Just bringing a
Oh
couple
no,
Yeah.
I mean,
triploids.
in the crevasse. I don't mind.
Mhm.
I think just reinforcing that that down there with a metal door or something would actually be cool just
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
have.
Yeah.
Plus, it's good, like, especially if Julie's gonna be training down there, like, to have a way to go outside to meditate or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'll have
We
to
should
do some
make a winery.
things at that map.
Hey, if you
Oh,
want to do
I'm
that,
with
I mean,
you.
We have a lot
Are
of
you?
underground rooms. You definitely can make a wine cellar.
one had
partnership
some
with the
cast,
tavern.
some dead bodies in it, and one was a jail cell. Let's take the jails. Do we want to keep the jail cells?
Yeah, Isabella had some interest in wine, and I actually did put a few patches on the second tier there
Gardening.
just to show. And I think Isabella also had interest in potentially fixing up the Shrine of Luck. But one other,
Mysterious benefactor style.
yeah,
Suddenly,
oth-
just a bunch of money was in it.
How lucky.
Wonder where
One
all
o-
this money came from.
one other thing that would have happened over the year is you would have eventually found out that your father was imprisoned in Luskin,
Mhm.
and you would have received a letter saying that he also had he could have been freed for the bail cost of 500 gold. So is that something
Okay.
you think she would have paid?
How
How long would it have been before I got the letter?
It probably would have been. You probably would have found out he was taken there because you made some inquiries. It probably would have only been probably 2 months tops before you would have found out he was incarcerated in Luskin.
Okay, am I still angry at him?
How long is he incarcerated in Luskin for?
Well, he was charged with breaking and entering in a fairly high level of authorities private quarters. Well, if you remember, it was the Open Lord of Waterdeep was visiting
Yeah.
Neverwinter at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he did succeed in entering into her quarters. He did not, however, succeed in exiting the quarters.
Yeah, I would pay it.
You would pay it.
I'd make
We
sure
could have
that...
him live here.
No, I'd go back to Neverwinter and I'd clear out all of my stuff out of the house, what
Mhm.
little stuff I had, and pay the bail, but not really contact him yet.
You do find the real plans that he had made, not the fake ones he left out for you guys to notice.
Oh, good. If there's any kind of information on what he was actually trying to steal, because he didn't tell me, then I try and figure it
Ooh.
out. But
Okay, just roll a quick investigation check then.
Oh, good. He loves these.
That's the intelligence one.
Yeah.
We still have no one smart in this game.
Yeah.
And that's okay. At least
Hey.
nice
Oh,
though.
okay.
that's good.
You found sort of a journal written in partially in Thieves' Cant. He believed that the Open Lord of Waterdeep had an elixir that she used to keep herself looking young. Sort of disregarding the fact that she's an elf, and they sort of stay that way for a long time. But he did manage to do some research and find out that she is quite old, but still looks relatively young.
okay.
Okay, so you pay the 500 gold, you send it off, and you receive a letter back from the prison in Luskin about another month, saying they received your bail money. Unfortunately, however, your father has escaped in the time
Oh, jeez.
he before they received. They said they will consider his debt paid and will be keeping the bail money, but he's no longer in Luskin, and his whereabouts are
Alright.
unknown.
Oh
Cool.
dear.
Well, I mean, I can kind of imagine what might have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, your brothers, Gale, they were actually just coming after you because they were concerned with your well-being, first of all. But also to inform you that your family estate had been lost in a bet in a gladiator competition. Was it? I believe it was. Your brother's name was Stripes. Was the barbarian, right?
Yeah, I'll have to pull up the MSN messenger.
I forget the monk's name though. I think it was in Discord actually. But essentially he bet on himself and lost, but he ended up betting the family estate. So
Oof.
they're here to try to make some income to try to purchase it back in the
And-
future.
So, what happened to our parents?
Your parents, they had a fairly decent estate because you come from a long line of adventurers and gladiators and adventurers, but
And dumbasses, apparently.
so they have a home. They still had a second property. It's just not as
Drum.
extravagant as. So they're basically living with the common folk. Do you feel like you probably came from the island of Schult?
I mean, if it's like a decent island around here, might as well.
Like that's the it's the island with the dinosaurs.
Oh. Sure.
Okay. I know
I'm
that
trying to-
sounds. It's in the.
No, I'm just trying to find. Oh, Schult is the okay, I know
Tomb of
of where it
Annihilation.
is. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's far enough away where, whatever.
Yeah. So they had an estate there. Big adventures. They invested in dinosaur races and stuff. Lost their estate. Lost all their best raptor stock.
Best
I
raptor.
just stare at him, just like, wow.
So he's hoping,
Guys,
kind of relying on you to help eventually reclaim the family estate. But yeah, Stripes is kind of bruised ego and oh man, what was the other guy's name?
I sent it to you.
Did you?
Discord.
Discord? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in Messenger. Drum.
Sound of drum, right? Drum.
Weird ass Tabaxi names.
He's a little more. He's a trained, skilled fighter as a monk, but he's become more zen, and he doesn't like to resort to violence unnecessarily anymore. So he's out of the adventuring life as well.
Anymore, huh?
Yeah. So they invested in this tavern in order to hopefully make up enough money to purchase at least some of the estate back home.
I can imagine it's like, it's a good idea, and Gale seemed fine. He was doing great. He did it. We should be able to do it too. I don't know. I think that's a bad idea. No, we got this. And then they failed. And
Yeah. Towards the end of this year, getting closer to the time, I could say maybe 6 months in, you get another visitor to town, Julie, and it is Tiny Gong.
Yeah.
Tiny Gong, he's alive.
He is alive. He's scarred and injured though.
Aw.
He made his way to Boulder's Gate, which is
Way
not a
south.
great town, not a great city. He was turned away at Candlekeep because they are very protective of their knowledge,
Right.
and they don't let anyone in. And he wasn't able to explain why he was there
Oh dear.
because he's a Kenku.
Yeah.
Oof.
you couldn't write it down.
He could have, if
If you
they
could write-
were. He looked. Yeah, he's got a cracked beak now. He's kind of had a rough go, but he's returned and basically trains in the dojo.
Yes.
And he is concerned with the whereabouts of your master.
Where would the original master or the
original master? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess not Gong. I guess Wish wouldn't really know how to answer that, but she would show concern as well. We have our
Yeah.
first mascot.
Something to investigate in the future.
Oh yes.
No one's seen him since you guys were chased out of your monastery. Well
Yeah.
over. This is quite a few years back now.
Oh no, Wish would be really happy to have Tiny Gong back.
So yeah, business goes on as usual. You guys, you're getting income from the mines. The town starts to rebuild. The miners' exchange, however, the Zenithurium contact had moved out, put the place up for sale, and someone else moved in to purchase that business. Once they realized no one in your group could be swayed to help them out, and they themselves couldn't procure the Wave Echo Caves, they lost interest in the town.
Can we convince the new people to call it something other than Miners Exchange? Because that sounds kind of creepy.
Does it? Oh,
Exchange your miners.
Yeah.
Miners Exchange sounds creepy. How about the barely legal trade?
Barely legal.
They say they're right.
Oh.
It's it's a gem.
A
It's
lot of
essentially-
grizzly miners over there.
I guess it's essentially a I don't know, what would you call that place? Like, not a fence, but a
Wall?
pawn shop.
pawn shop. Yeah, essentially,
pawn
it
shop.
works like a pawn shop. They trade currency for gold and gems, right?
Mm-hmm. It's dollars for gold.
Dollars for gold. One other note: the town decided to elect your friend Steeldar as
Nice.
mayor, town master.
Because
And
the other guy
Lockkeeper.
was a bad guy, wasn't the best.
He actually died in the Hobgoblin incursion. They
Oh.
lit the original
I remember that.
building on fire with him locked inside.
Oh, that's right. Because he was too afraid to leave.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, and the only other real point to notice here is the Alderley farm. The young lad there is the one who told you of the secret passageway, which I don't think you guys ended up using anyway, but you knew of it.
Oh, and I see the art card is still up there.
The apple orchard, yes, the retired adventurer.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't put it on there, but it is there. As time goes on, you guys begin to hear more and more rumors coming from Neverwinter, and Sildar keeps you kind of posted on some of the bigger threats throughout the Sword Coast, and you do start to hear more about the activities of the dragon cults moving about, and you even heard scarce rumors of them building up enough of a force to approach settlements and raid them. We'll say towards the end of the day, after maybe you've had some business at the mine or finishing up a project in the manor, you all happen to be gathered in the Adventurers Tavern, having a drink with Steeldar. And through the tavern door walks an unfamiliar face, and this will be Ashley. Let's go ahead and give sort of a description of your character.
Okay.
Put you on the spot.
Right? Think
Sorry,
of that.
Boo, there was something else I wanted to do with my accommodations at the manor, but I'll
Mhm.
tell you about it later.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't go over. We could do that out of game.
Exactly.
Okay, so the figure that walks through the tavern, he walks through with not even the slightest bit of hesitation. He's an imposing figure. He stands taller and broader than most people. Think about 6'6", 6'7", 250 pounds. His back is ramrod straight. His shoulders are thrown back. His voice is pretty deep and loud. He's definitely not accustomed to whispering. But his features are kind of this strange amalgamation between, and I don't know, Brew, did you decide on how Dragonborn were going to be in this?
Yeah, you guys have not actually encountered any Dragonborn yet. I would say the Dragonborn do have a little bit more pronounced dragon features than you. They have the muzzle.
Okay.
They're tailless, but they do have very prominent scales across their skin, so you do seem a little bit odd.
Okay, so the person who walks in doesn't quite have a muzzle, although the bones in his facial structure are pretty pronounced, kind of overshadowing his eyes. Eyes are ruby red, and he has skin that appears to have a lot of scars at first glance. But upon any sort of closer inspection, it looks like those scars are more regular than any scars have a right to be. And in fact, their scales kind of just beneath the surface, but they actually emerge kind of towards the back of his neck, his shoulders. Right now, he's in splint mail, so you don't see anything further. I'm trying to think of what else he would look like. He's definitely well muscled. Looks like he knows his way around a fight. And he's holding a glaive in his hands, or rather his claws, because he doesn't actually have hands as most people do. His feet and his arms end in claws.
All right. You look around the tavern and you see there's some normal patrons in here. A little unusual because you probably not encountered this many tabaxi in one place, but you do see 3 tabaxi in here. You notice a table with a very odd group. Why don't we, because we're restarting our game here after 8 months, why don't we give Ashley a quick description of what we look like as well. I'll go and list my order here, so we'll start with Whoosh.
Okay, basically, Whoosh is basically a walking bird. Like the body's like a normal human. She's got like taloned feet, normal hands like a human, but she's got a bird head. She's got amber eyes, and it looks like she's got like some sort of gauntlets on one hand, I think, that has like green dragon claws on it.
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
in both hands, I think.
Both hands? Okay, then it's both
Mhm.
hands. And she's
Okay.
just
Or
kind
else
of
you'd be
dressed in
wearing
a
them around all
robe.
the time.
Yeah, it's her trophy. She freaking stabbed the green dragon in the eyes and just ripped off his jaw, basically.
Also,
Nice.
I think you did this before, but she has a short sword with a beautiful falcon hilt, silver short sword.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And
Any
she's got
changes?
like a pair of goggles, kind of not fixated on her head, but it's just kind of loped around her neck right now, just kind of hanging there. It's not being used, but yeah, goggles designed for her.
All right.
Because goggles are cool.
Tinox, or
The
Phandelver.
dwarf at the table, pretty sound guy. He's not really participating in the discussion, but he's just like nodding along as the others are talking. You know, he's a dwarf. He's stocky. He's got brown, black beard and hair. He's not wearing any kind of hat right now. He has armor on because it's late in the day. He just came back from the mine, so you have to be careful on the road. But his he has his shield hanging, leaning on the bench behind him, and prominently there's a holy symbol dangling from his neck on a heavy chain, symbol of Dumathoin, the god of hidden of buried secrets of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any changes to the armor? Nothing. Just basically the same.
Mostly the same. He's wearing that dragon. The armor he's wearing right now has dragon-shaped gold filigree. It's one of the ones I think he got from the mines after reclaiming them.
Right.
And his mace that is currently leaning next to his shield doesn't appear to have any particular capabilities at first glance.
Okay. Gale, Summoner, why don't you give us a quick rundown of your tabaxi?
Well, actually, the three Tabatsis even, they all kind of look the same. One's really buff, the one's a little lean, and then there's a short one. He's like a scrawny little guy. He's a scrawny little guy, but he's dressed very fancy, purple robes, long sleeves. He's got a rapier at his side. He's probably talking quite a bit, gesturing around.
Probably doing most of the talking, in fact.
Yeah, nothing outside that you could. Yeah, just well put together.
Okay. Isabella.
So Isabella is a tiefling with kind of dusky purple skin, and even darker purple, kind of like indigo almost hair. Her horns are shorter, just kind of at the top of her head. And she has kind of pointed, like, angular features in her face, like the high cheekbones and that kind of stuff. Just wearing, rather than robes, wearing more like leather pants, a leather vest. Yeah. Oh yeah, she probably looks pretty smug, like all the time, without really meaning to. Or maybe meaning to, but she always has a kind of like smirk or a smug expression on her face.
You never blink.
Oh yeah, I never blink. I forgot about that.
I just remembered
Oh.
Yeah, I
Posters are
blink
cool.
very, very slowly, and I think if you were to, you know, be close enough to hear it, my heart would be beating very slowly as well. I'm done.
All right, good. Also at the table, who they're chatting with is a elderly human, short cropped gray hair, a bit of a gray beard. He looks like he was too once an adventurer, but he is in very formal attire, and he seems to be in some position of authority around here.
Drew, I was very tempted to say something about Arrow and me just now.
Oh, why is that?
Because you said that he used to be an adventuring type.
He used to be the adventuring type. Until he was kidnapped by goblins and nearly beaten to death.
At least he didn't take an arrow to the knee.
He didn't. His knees are... well, I wouldn't say his knees are fine, but
Close
they
enough.
work. Yeah. So she... Oh, sorry. It's going to be tough. He comes through the door with sort of a sense of urgency, I suppose.
Yeah, he doesn't waste much time. He walks through the door, not trying to make an entrance, but making an entrance nevertheless. And he looks around and says, "I was told that whoever is in charge was in here."
Sildar would look around the table at all of you and sort of the man would gesture for you to come towards their table, and he says, "I'm the town master of Phandelver, and these are fine members of the community that helped me rebuild this place. What can we help you with?"
Aiden would look around at each of the members and then look at the village leader and just nod as if accepting what he said is true. And he would say, 3 weeks ago, I left the city of Thornhold. I found the Cult of the Dragon and the Mirror of the Dead Men. They raided the town of Leylon not a week ago. They're about a day's ride behind me. They're coming here. We need to set up a defense. I came to warn you.
Raise the claw, like, thanks. See? It was a good thing we put up a wall.
I mean, we technically didn't, but you know, give
We made the other
horses
wall
and
stone
nuts
instead
and
of
stuff.
wood. It's easier to defend.
Wush will be continually staring at Aiden. Not really saying anything, just staring.
And Fallor's grabbing his stuff because he's not one to waste time.
You say, Sealdar says, about a day, you say.
Aye, about a day. I rode here quickly.
How
as
many?
quickly as I could.
How many do you figure are behind you?
I guess I didn't give her that detail, so, from what you could see, between the raiders and kobolds, it could have been as many as 50. They also had some strange four-legged dragon like creatures, wingless, but very ferocious with them as well. And the important point, you had seen a black dragon flying over top of the city as they raided it.
So Aiden would relay that information almost exactly without embellishment, and then add, this is not a threat to be taken lightly. These rumors of the attacks have spread across the coast. The time to act is now.
Well,
Okay.
it's a good thing we just rebuilt the town so we can fend off another attack.
Yay. I mean, if we need to, we could always poke them a bit before they get here.
Wush would crack her knuckles.
As you guys all ready to get up and leave the tavern, you hear the sound of one of the bells being rung on the guard tower to the south.
Wush would dash towards that.
I'd go outside the door at least. And you said they had a dragon? I'd look behind me, I imagine. They just were walking out.
You look
Aiden
to
would nod.
the skies and you don't see anything as of yet, but
How
You
big
do
would
see-
you say it is?
Bigger than you.
Yeah, I know, but we've already killed a dragon that was bigger than me. I'm just saying.
At that information, Aiden would kind of not relax, but give the group a little bit more measure of respect.
I mean,
Not
I
like
just-
this random group of drinking people in a tavern in this small middle of nowhere town.
I mean, Wush is
Oh,
already
look at- yeah, let's say. I mean, she has the claws. But...
you see a few people have moved here from Neverwinter, and you've hired a number of guards, and you see a few of them mustering towards the guard towers to the south along. Most of them are running towards the gate down here.
Wush is gonna
And
go
you-
in that
To the
direction to
mine.
check things out.
in
How
the
far
direction
away
from
is
the mines.
the mine, Wave Echo Caves?
Wave Echo Caves was about almost a 2-hour walk from Phandelver.
Mhm. I'm going to send a sending to the Robseeker brothers to warn them.
Okay.
Is
Uh,
everyone running south? I kind of want to look north. And if I can, do my bullshit speed to get just to like make sure nothing's coming up on the north side.
Great.
Sure, yeah. The town itself is not that big. You could quickly dash over there and ascertain that there's
Climb
nothing
up on a building or something.
Yeah, but kind of coming from the southwesternly direction, you see some smoke, and you see and you hear the sound of a war horn being blown. And then, so sorry, what are you guys doing besides that? Sorry,
Doing my
Fal,
bullshit beat to bat.
you're gonna come back quickly. Fowler, the Rockseeker brothers acknowledge your message, and they've made precautions to essentially lock down the mines so no one can get in at this point.
Right.
And for our new friend, it is like, he's gone. He's back. So we never
Gale.
did catch your name, friend.
Aiden, Aiden, Verlar.
I hold out my hand. Gale.
Aiden would hold out his claw and shake it.
Cool.
I'd recommend some forces on the southern wall. That's where the... Is that where Aiden came from?
You would have came through the would have entered into the city from the north gate. It seems as though they
Got the road.
used they used some of the hill and tree cover to disguise their attack. And as you guys all gather towards the southwest gates, you look all around the hills and gates, and you see these tiny little red scaly figures start scaling over the wall. And you see the guards start to interject and come to the defense of the town. These
That
little
didn't take long.
Yeah.
kobolds. But off in the distance, you see the main force. You see a human approaching, flanked by two of these large four-legged dragon creatures. Just outside of the gate to the south.
So I think in the heat of the moment, Aiden would forget that he actually doesn't know anyone here and is not, in fact, in charge. And he would direct whoever's closest to him to gather up the townspeople, put them in a safer location. They need to get away from the walls. We need to have messengers in the north who are able to quickly transmit messages to the south part of the wall in case they flank us as a surprise attack. As of right now, it looks like most of our forces, or most of their forces, are on the south side of the wall, so we need to meet them.
I just hold up a claw. Nobody on the north. Cool, thanks.
I shoulder at least and look at Sildar.
Sildar says, I'll gather the guards and we'll take care of the little ones entering into the town. And you actually see some smoke starting to start inside of town, and it seems like the kobolds have started setting fires as they run through the town. What few guards you do have been redirected into chasing down the fire starters and trying to take care of them. And he asks you to head to the south gate and cut the main force off at the pass.
Come to me if you need water.
I imagine the basement of our manor could also be kind of... Might have thought of something like that before.
Yeah, he actually sends a guard to sound the town bell, signaling for the townsfolk to head up the hill and take shelter in the underground manor, where it can be defended from one entrance, and there's a secret escape if things get really bad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to install an outer cellar door, I think.
Yeah,
There is a
Okay.
the cellar is accessed through an external door, not in the manor.
Good.
So,
let's go stab people.
you want to go interject the? All right.
Look for the bigger threat and eliminate it this way.
Yeah, that's what Dosh is
Yeah.
aiming to do.
Yeah, this fellow walking up with two of these dragon dogs.
Dragon dogs. That's a good name.
Ooh, I like it.
Let me.
Dragon hounds.
So this will be the
I
gate
know they
here.
have a real name.
Are you guys seeing the battle map here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me just one moment. You see, he's about. Yeah, they're about that distance away from the gate.
Can I roll stealth as Wish is waiting?
Yeah, you guys, if whatever you want to do to prepare before them to come in, they are heading towards the gate.
Gonna lay a hand on the Gil's shoulder as we walk and cast guidance on
Let
him.
me try this again. Because I
Well,
don't
Aiden
think...
would go to the center of the gate.
I'm gonna
I
go on the
clicked
other
roll,
side.
but I didn't
stealth.
see anything happen. Okay.
You rolled, but you didn't see anything.
Yeah, I refreshed the page to see if that's what that was.
Try rolling again.
Give me a second.
That's odd. I should have had advantage on that.
You have to select
I-
advantage.
I thought I did select advantage. I thought maybe I selected not advantage.
Oh, nope. Definitely not stealthy.
Yeah, advantage.
There we go.
Well, it's a good thing I rolled a 12 again. I have the elven cloak, so it gives me advantage to stealth.
What's everyone's? I don't have my sheet with everyone's passive perception anymore, so
Oh,
13.
I have 14.
13, 14.
13.
What's...
It's under your skills.
Oh, Ken.
12
Okay.
for me.
12? Okay.
The gates are currently closed, right?
Correct. They are. It seems as though these large black scaled dragon creatures are heading towards the gate with the intention of
Right.
maybe tearing it down. So at this point, unless anyone else wishes to stealth, I'll go ahead and bring up an initiative tracker here. Let me clear mine out before you guys start rolling.
There's no ramparts or anything to get on top of to start throwing projectiles down.
Not on this wall.
Not on this wall. This is
Okay.
just a wooden gate. There are a couple guard towers farther to the left and to the right. Turn orders targets are currently. Now you guys can roll
Yeah.
initiative.
As I'm kind of like going, shit. I guess we really should have bumped this wall up. It's fine.
Oh, whoops. So I get to take that first roll, right? Because I forgot to select my dude.
Yeah, that's fine. Just edited it.
And then I miss having a second screen. See if
Testing
that
something,
worked.
don't mind me.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, guidance let me add a D4 to that, didn't I?
Yeah, it did. If you want to use it.
I mean, isn't it just kind of anything I do?
You get to use it once.
And it lasts 1 round, doesn't it?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Let me
Yes.
link it for you.
I'll save it. Yeah.
Everyone's rolled initiative.
I have.
I have.
Julie, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
+3?
Yes.
Why didn't the other ones? You go first.
Right, can she pass through the doors? Or the gate? Or
Yep,
does she-
you
okay.
guys can. There is a large 2-door gate that can swing open to allow carts to pass in and out, but there's also a small man door that you could open to pass through.
Alright, so Wish is gonna dash over here. And she's gonna attack this twice with her short sword and do a stunning strike, spending 1 key point.
Okay. I remember that.
First hit.
Does a crit hit?
Nice.
Sure does.
That's a nice roll to come back to.
Yeah, we've been
Well
doing pretty well so
played.
far.
Wish is a beast.
So 8 + 6. And what's the save for the stunning strike?
I
Wisdom?
think stunning strike is. Oh, does it count with a short sword? Give me a second.
Yeah.
Hang on, where is it? I have it.
Yeah. You can. Any strike can be a stunning strike. Constitution saving throw.
Has that gone? Your DC is based on what? It might have gone up by now. But you just type that in.
Constitution.
Yeah. Well, no. What is the DC based on? Is what I'm saying. Because we've leveled up. a lot
DC
about
14,
that.
that would be wisdom.
What's your wisdom at right now?
It's probably unchanged, but it's 3.
Yeah, that's
3 plus.
We have 3 proficiencies, so it's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He actually saves on that Constitution saving throw.
Okay, she's gonna attack again with the short sword.
Fuck.
All right.
Is it still up?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
And unarmed strike. I guess that doesn't hit.
10 misses.
Alright. And
Alright.
she's gonna remain stationary.
Okay.
And while she's attacking it, let's see. She'll quote in a male voice, "Go ahead, make my day."
Okay.
Gotta love those quotes.
I'm glad it wasn't. What an asshole.
She's only saving that for special moments now.
Special moments. All right. Well, the one that you're engaged with is going to attack you twice. One with a bite attack and one tail attack.
Has to be the 16.
Whoops.
No.
don't
Oh,
A
jeez.
D20 plus 50.
Wow.
Wow. Give me 1 second.
Well, it rolled. I imagine it's supposed to be a +5, but it rolled a 2. That means a 7.
Wait, why did it 1d20?
They're both 1d20 plus 50. The modifier is 50.
That definitely doesn't sound right.
Playing around, you probably just added a 5 and didn't delete the 0 it comes with.
Oh, to hit, yeah.
So technically, it looks like you rolled a 2
A 7.
and a
Yeah,
4,
2 plus. Well, it doesn't have advantage.
right? Yeah, but still.
Either way, it's a good thing that that plus 50.
The hell. So, what the fuck did it roll?
It-
1d20 plus 50. It rolled
Yeah.
a 2 plus 5, so that would have missed.
Yeah.
All right. That's funny. That'd be scary if that was what it was rolling.
Yep. A guaranteed hit. What the heck?
18.
I'll let that hit.
Still pretty good.
Why is it not rolling the damage automatically?
Yeah, I found that I was doing that. Even though it's selected, it still doesn't sometimes. Click button.
Click that button.
There we go.
Alright, cool.
6 damage.
Alright.
This one's going to start attacking the gate. Just gonna roll a bite attack, but it's probably not gonna try to bite at the gate. It's just gonna ram it.
I could do some bullshit and still get where I wanted it to. It depends. Don't ask.
He's starting to. He kind of smashes into the gate, and you notice the bracing beams start to crack a little bit, but it's still holding strong. Gale.
How tall is this wall?
This fence is about. I would say it's about 10 to 12 feet.
Say 10.
Yeah.
For the purposes of
10
going...
for the fact that it's 5-foot map. Yeah, we'll say 10 for
Oh,
map.
that's still perfectly fine. Okay. I just give our new friend a wink, climb up the wall, jump over it, shoot it okay, so imagine you want me to do a dexterity check. Acrobatics as I'm landing.
Just
10
for
feet.
the landing. Yeah.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
As I do my
Whew.
boosted run to get here. And go, hey, what's up? What you doing?
Kind of just looks surprised at the burst of speed. 15 does hit.
Forget your sneak attack.
Oh no, I was doing it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then actually, let's see, it was 10 up. Left me with... And I step back 10 feet. Because I can.
It doesn't matter. You come up behind the guy and you pierce his chest with your rapier, and he immediately just starts coughing up blood and falls over dead.
I kind of just look it down. And I just kind of look up and look around like...
Did anyone see that?
No, more like the John, like the... Yeah, it's him. Just looking around like, is that it?
No.
Is that it?
He looked a lot more imposing than he actually was.
Alright, that's cool. I'll take 10 steps over to help Julie.
Okay.
So he said.
He's effing gone.
I'm just picturing this person. The door blew open as a bird goes out and just bah, 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 bah. Just so the cat goes out of nowhere, appears, stabs the guy, and he just falls over. And I'm just like, what? Falls into the view of our new guy. The doors swing closed. Just the panel just pushed open and
Yeah.
Does 19 hit? Gale?
Wait.
It. Oh, sure, yeah, it will. As I see the word ambushed, right? I imagine being ambushed.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You take 4 piercing plus. Plus 6.
Is that
ambush
it?
Damage.
Chomp.
I take I reduced that by
Evasion?
half. Yeah, so
Okay.
only
Sorry,
took 5
uncanny
damage.
dodge.
And
Hey, look at you.
Julie does 19 hit.
It does.
For piercing and 10 ambush damage. So 10. You take
Ouch.
14 piercing damage altogether.
Okay.
And you now realize there are 2 ambusher drakes behind it.
Are they just
involved
like
here.
invisible or?
No, they were kind of waiting in
Civilian?
ambush behind the fence actually, and
Oh.
they just moved into position as you guys went out to attack.
Those, did I fucking land on one as I jumped the fence?
Ooh, wish
You would
knows
have
who
actually
to go
jumped
after.
right over it.
That's fine.
This guy's dead, so we'll throw him in the trash. Phandelver, now it's your turn.
Okay. Phandelver. Mode? Okay, Phandelver's just gonna follow the others out the gate. You said the door was over here?
Yep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna cast Bane on the 2 ambusher drakes and the one closest to the door.
Okay. That's wisdom save.
There it is. Charisma saving throws.
Oh, interesting. And it's a saving throw of
My saving throw is 15.
okay. The 2 ambusher drakes fail. The guard drake succeeds.
Okay. And then I'm going to rush at the one closest to the gate to distract it.
Okay. We'll put this symbol of a guy that looks bothered. He'll be Bane.
I think that's the one we
Bothered.
usually use, yeah.
Alright, you're moving in to distract that one. Perfect. Okay. Aiden.
so Aiden would also go outside. Let me see. And attack the ambush drake that's attacking Whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my god, paladins are confusing, number 1.
Take your time.
Roll your attack. Click
Swing
on
Okay.
to hit.
So,
glaive.
I'm gonna hit with glaive.
Yeah.
You hit with glaive.
Press the word glaive on the chat there.
I did. Did it not show up for everyone else?
Oh,
No, I
I
don't
see
your
it.
damage. No, I mean down over. Under.
In the
Ah.
chat that appeared with your attack rolls,
Then click the
at the
word
bottom
glaive
where
over
it says
here,
glaive, click that.
because then it'll roll your
And
damage.
that will roll your damage.
Did, but it doesn't seem to have done anything.
Oh, there it
Ah,
is.
there we go.
I think
It took
there's
a
just
while.
some lag.
Yeah,
Could be.
so that's 6 damage.
All right.
You can attack once more.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I get an extra attack.
Yep.
So do I do that all over again?
Do it again.
Yep. Oh, glaive has reach, I assume, right?
Yeah, just stand in the way.
That definitely hits. What does Bane do again? -4 on their
Minus
stuff?
4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, yeah, this one's with those 2 glaive swings. This one's looking bloodied.
Okay, but
I missed 4th edition.
time out.
Timeout.
I also get bonus actions, right?
Yes, if you have things that grant you a bonus action.
What gives me a bonus action?
Well, I mean, if you have things that are used as a bonus action.
Very specifically, spells will say this is a bonus action.
Right.
Or-
Most of my spells are bonus actions.
That's right.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Although, for most of your spells, you're like, you use them and then you attack.
Yeah.
For the
it's like
smite,
if
for example.
you turn it on as a bonus action, you turn on the fire and then you swing the weapon.
Okay, well, I'll
That said, this
skip the
fight's going well,
smite.
so I wouldn't use your spells quite yet.
Well, I'll skip the smite. Can I use compelled duel on the thing attacking the gate as a
What's-
bonus action?
You can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know the rules. No, I'm just kidding.
Me
Yeah.
neither, Brew. I'm just making
can.
shit
What
up.
what's the
I don't know. So
Click on the spell on your spell list, and that should put the spell card up there.
Okay.
Compelled
So
duel.
like I make it come towards me and fight me.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Compelled duel,
Stop
oh.
beating down the gate.
On a
And
failed
walk around the
wisdom
store,
save.
please.
What's your saving throw?
That's at the top of your spell
DC.
sheet. Where it says spell save
It's
DC.
probably high.
15.
Yep.
Okay. It's compelled and it must. So it uses his action to. Oh, let me just read this. Compelled by your divine demand. Okay, interesting. So it can't move away from you and has disadvantage on anyone else but you.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So
It doesn't have to attack him.
I'm
but-
assuming that that's disadvantage on the gate too. Also, maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
I would agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
mean,
For
he
those
rolled
of those
ones
who
on
know
the
the
gates, I
paladin
think.
class better than I do, am I forgetting anything?
I'm pretty sure no one
You've
here's
done
played
all
a
your
paladin.
actions.
Jessica's
Um,
played a paladin for a
yeah,
little bit.
I think I played one
I'm
for one.
also exuding my conquering presence, but I don't think that has an effect right now.
Yeah, because nothing's afraid.
Right.
Exuding your presence.
That's what
Wow.
happens.
Fart
Okay.
gas. You just fart gas flying off you.
Pretty much. There's like this gas rolling off me.
Did you want to move anymore, or are you good there?
How much more can I move? I can move to either of the things, right?
Yeah.
If you move to your behind, if you take one step back, and the other dragon that attempts to attack you, it will have to move past me, and I get to attack it for free.
Okay, so if I moved closer to the ambusher Drake, who's attacking Whoosh,
Mm-hmm.
Then
He's
if
already
that
within your
other-
reach, though, right?
Yeah, that's.
oh, so I'm good.
You pretty
Well-
much have 5 more feet of movement.
If you move here, then the drake that you compelled to duel you, if it tries to move past me, I get an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh, okay.
If you harm it, the spell ends.
Oh, well, that's fine. We just wanted to not attack the gate.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
It's pretty much gonna be where it's meant to be anyway.
So I
Okay.
move those 5 feet over to put myself directly in front of the little door that leads into this settlement.
Okay. Jess, if you wanted to be closer enough to actually get into the action this round, that would be fine. I just copy and pasted you guys into place, so
Oh, okay.
you don't have to like use an action to get
Or
into
you
the
can stay in
battle.
safety. That's fine too.
I was basically just gonna come like
To the
stand
Poke at
in
the door
doorway.
like pew, and then close the door.
I kind of thought you can definitely do that.
Okay. So when
Yes.
we're casting spells, it's one like spell slot spell and one cantrip if it's in the same turn, right?
That's right.
If I'm casting out of my staff, is it the same?
No.
Okay. So
I
then I'm
think.
going to
Your
well,
mileage may vary.
If you were gonna ask, would you have cast shield before the battle? I assume you would have mage armor going.
I mean, yeah, but I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
You're running
you
in
wanna
the
use
battle.
You
it.
probably wouldn't
Just-
cast mage armor every day if things are quiet.
Oh, we're running in the battle.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's fair.
But we knew this was coming.
that's true. Okay. I will cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
1 to each of the 3 at the bottom.
One to each of the 3. Okay.
Going left to right.
All right. Ambusher Drake first. Okay, that hits.
Nice.
Oh my god, you
That
hit?
that year is what you
Damn.
needed to just.
Holy
Nice.
She's
crap.
improved.
Just some R&R, guys.
Not only did she hit, but she critted.
So the
And she rolled well on damage.
It's either usually a fail or a 1.
Yeah.
okay, so hit, and hit, obviously. Okay. So 4 to the first one.
Yes.
He's looking bloody and burnt now.
Just how I like them.
Yeah, that scorching rays made the one guard drake. He's looking fairly bloodied as well, and the ambusher drake behind Gale is just roaring out in pain. He looked like he's extremely hurt from that attack.
Okay. Bonus action melts minute meteors. But I'm not going to
Oh.
expend any right now.
Okay, you just have it out.
That's a 3rd level spell.
Oh yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? Never mind.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
I mean, the Scorching Rays are a cantrip, right?
No, they're
that's
a level
two.
1.
No, level 1.
2 spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, of course. I'm thinking Firebolt.
Can't quit in a minute anyway.
Hmm.
Okay. First,
Okay,
first up. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, instead I'll bring my hound out because I can. And I
Okay.
only did
Yeah.
it once and it died immediately.
I think I have an icon.
Get more
for
doggos on the field.
Beast.
We got dragon doggos, now we have devil doggos.
Yeah.
Wolf, I was using.
Direwolf, yeah.
There it is.
Whoops. Direwolf, so it's big. Is it a large creature?
It uses the direwolf stats. It just only has 4 health. And it will be targeting the undamaged Drake by the gate.
Direwolf, okay.
I'll spawn him
Does
over
it-
here though,
Okay.
so he's not in the way of Aiden.
I don't know if that actually worked.
This feels like it's way too over the top and unnecessary,
This because
but
pretend
it makes me happy.
I imagine over the years you'd be like,
The
hey,
hound-
I just want
the
to
hound
summon a
decide-
dog and like pet it.
The hound is size medium, not large. And it counts as a monstrosity, not a beast.
And it only has 4 health.
Oh.
Hmm.
Number of temporary hit points equal to half your sorcerer level.
So it has.
Okay,
Okay.
and it's attacking this one.
Well, yeah, I spawned it over there, but it gets its own initiative.
Oh, it gets
I
its own
rolled 20.
initiative. You
Which
rolled
is right
20?
now anyway.
Hmm.
Okay, let me add that to the where. Or add that to the turn order.
Ah, dang nabbit.
What?
Well, I didn't want it to go. I wasn't thinking it would go before the drakes,
Oh, just.
because it will end the spell.
Oh.
It rolled well,
Okay.
so oh well.
Well, I mean, you could miss.
Top of the round is Direwolf. Or it's not a Direwolf, it's a
That
Void
Hound of ill
Beast.
omen.
Hound.
So bad doggo. And you want it to attack this creature?
That is the target.
Yeah, it only has the one target.
Oh, you know the stats? Okay. That hits.
Think of it as this way: we're not too familiar with what Aiden spells has, so
He just said,
Yeah.
hey, come over here. And we're like, yeah, whatever. It's not going to listen to you. What are you talking about?
That makes me feel better because I'm reading through all these and I'm like, oh my god, there's actions and bonus actions and reactions and I don't know.
you'll
what
get
I'm
used to
doing.
it.
You get one reaction, and it recharges at the start of your turn, and you can use that to act during someone else's turn, either for an attack of opportunity or for some of your spells.
But for clarification, bonus actions should come before my actual action.
Depends what you do
Depends
with
on
it.
what the spell is.
Ah, shit.
If it's a
If
smart
you're-
spell, then yes.
Summoner
If it's
uses
like-
his bonus action to attack or disengage, so most of the time it's going to be after his attack.
Okay.
Wush uses her for an extra attack, but she only gets to do it if she already attacked, so it has to be second.
Yours is to turn on fire on your weapon and then attack with the weapon. So you want to do it first.
Okay.
Or turn on, whatever magic effect it has.
But the last round that you did worked out well, because if you had cast that spell on the farther Drake and then you attacked the other one, the spell would have cancelled anyways, so
Yeah,
Right.
did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
so that's one case where you want to do it like that.
Like, you did a good...
I
you-
would
you tried it
suggest
worked.
keeping the rest of your spell slots for now, though. This is not too hard for a fight, and we might have worse coming up.
Yeah.
I need
Noted.
Yes?
So at the top of the round, the wolf goes.
Mhm.
And now I
Yeah.
need Aiden, Whoosh, and Gale to make some kind of save.
Wait.
just some kind.
Oh
Wait, I
shit!
have Aura of Protection up.
For 10 feet, so only foul. Nobody...
No, nobody
Uh,
did it.
Isabella
Nobody-
would be the
As
only
a
one who could-
You're not,
reminder,
close enough to us.
What kind of save is it?
Mm,
I'm checking here, sorry.
As a paladin, you definitely want to be, like, in the melee bunch.
It didn't work the way I had expected. Come on.
We're getting strafed.
Yep.
Sorry, I got a bit of lag on the roll 20 here.
I
That's
think we
fine.
all do.
I think we all do, yeah.
Is it gonna be poison?
it's a black dragon that is. It's either acid or damage or poison.
Yeah, Black Dragon's acid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, green is poison, isn't it?
Yep.
I
As
completely forgot about the dragon. I was too hasty. I got too excited to be playing again.
Right?
Actually, hold on a second. Yeah. What?
We never
Do
stopped
you
holding
guys
on.
see it on the map?
No.
yet?
We don't see nothing.
No.
Nothing's changed.
Yep.
No.
Put on the GM there? Or is it just lag?
Okay, well, it's dexterity save, so
Oh, good.
most of you will be fine.
That's not good.
I mean, you're the effective your aura.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shit.
What does the aura do? Sorry.
She adds her charisma bonus to saves within 10 feet of her.
I failed that save, but I'm gonna take half damage anyway.
I'm using guidance to boost my death
That's for checks, not for saves.
Well then fine, I don't it's 14.
Besides, I cast another concentration spell,
So-
so it's gone.
Oh,
Do I click dexterity for my dex save?
Yes,
The,
you click
that-
where it says saving throws, you click dexterity there.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's
I'm gonna
for
have
the
like
bots.
14 of these fucking dragons on the map now.
And then
Oh,
I
did you
add my
accidentally drag them up
charisma
multiple
modifier,
times?
so that's +4.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
11.
so 11. Let me just bring this information back up here. Did anyone roll below 14? If you did, you're taking. If you rolled above 14, you take half damage. If you rolled below 14, you take full damage.
Did I have to roll?
Except for Whoosh. She's taking half damage nonetheless.
Yeah, but you still roll because if you succeed, then you will take.
Yeah, she rolled a
Yeah,
5.
she failed.
Oh, okay.
so sorry, 14 is the DC?
14 is
and
the
up
DC.
or okay. So I take half, but I am also resistant, so I take a quarter?
You don't have resistance?
Yeah, I do.
It's acid.
Oh, acid is different than poison, so no I don't.
Acid's different than poison.
You have
Okay.
evasion though, don't you?
Nope. I took
Oh,
points
it's
in
an
Bard.
8.
Yeah, I took points in Bard.
Oh, I
Let
forgot
me
about
roll
that.
the damage here.
So I did sacrifice a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sorry, I'm getting to the damage part.
Take your time.
Acid breath.
There's the acid breath.
Oh boy, oh boy. oh boy.
11d8.
Ooh.
Really? What?
That's dragon breath, man. Don't worry, I'm still here.
I'm not.
43.
Holy
Oh, I
shit.
took half, so
Yeah.
So who took full damage and who took half damage?
I took
I'm-
full damage, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's 11. Yeah.
you're the only one who took full. Whoosh
You
and
took
I
full.
took
The other two
half.
took half.
Dude, acid breath to the face.
Ouch.
Yeah. Essentially, you see a black dragon.
21?
21 for half?
Yes. round
Yeah.
down.
So he flies over, strays over, and blasts you guys with a strafe run. We'll say his turn. He's about 25 feet off the ground, right here. As he finishes his strafe run. Now it is Whoosh's turn.
Okay, she's pretty pissed off and she's in a spot of danger, but she's gonna go ahead and thrash at the ambusher drake. Did they actually
Okay.
take any damage from that acid breath since it was in the strafe, or out of curiosity?
It's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Good thinking there, Julie.
They are resistant to acid,
God
Oh.
darn it.
But
not
But-
immune.
that means they
uh,
take half damage, and they
So
have to
let
save.
me roll the save.
Good thing dragons don't care.
Right?
I'm going to try something stupid with the dragon, so give me a sec.
Okay, actually, this one died.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Um, so they take half damage, which we said was what, 24?
21.
The one next to Gale is almost dead.
What about the ambusher Drake?
I'm doing that one next here.
Okay.
He evades, so therefore he takes no damage.
She's gonna wail on the ambusher Drake.
Yeah, he looks pretty rough anyway.
Hang on, is this... Yeah, she's gonna just attack.
Okay. That
So
hits.
Ambusher
You said
Drake.
the dragon's about 25 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Is he still standing?
No, he's dead.
She's gonna then hit this Drake with
Okay.
a
Quickly
another.
turn around, you slash it, and it finishes it off. That
Yeah,
hits.
for sure.
Nice.
With 2 quick flicks of your wrist, you finish off both the drakes.
And then she's gonna. If I pop, what is it called?
Step of the wind?
Patient defense.
Oh, yep.
Would she be able to use that to dodge an
Nope.
attack from the anything, or how does that?
Melee.
It
Melee?
makes you it makes you take the dodge action, which means your AC is augmented by 4 for this turn. No,
That
that's
was
sorry,
just-
that's not true. It gives you this. It gives melee attackers, not melee attackers. It gives attackers disadvantage against you.
Okay, so if
We've
she
got
used
it.
it this turn,
Sorry.
would she be kind of protected?
I mean,
Not
she'd
from
be
a breath
more
weapon.
protected, but not for a breath weapon.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
that's
have to
on
roll
you,
That's
save.
so you
fine.
know it.
She's gonna pop one of her keys for this, which is patient defense.
Sure.
She's gonna move over here and attack this guy with her fist.
Patient
So-
defense, I think, might be your bonus action.
Yes, that would. So if you're taking the patient defense action, that's kind of the
Oh, so she
Yeah,
won't be
attack.
able to use unarmored strike.
That's
for
right.
correct. You'd have to.
that? Okay. She's gonna kind of. Then she's just gonna go here.
Take cover.
Yeah, she's gonna take cover a little bit because she's pretty darn hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I killed your character right out the gate?
I would be
That's-
mad.
That'd be funny.
Dude, Brew, I'm
That
thinking
would
the
be
same
funny.
thing. I'm like 17 HP left. Oh my god.
I can see it. Yeah, breath weapons suck.
I've had that on another character.
This magic
on-
messenger comes into town, warns you guys of a dragon attack, and dies. in the
Immediately
attack.
Hey.
dies.
At least you actually was a character. In one of my games, not my game, but I'll tell the story in the chat there. They didn't even get a chance to be seen before they got killed.
Died off
Um,
screen like a chump.
No, they were in
I need-
view.
I need you to make a concentration check, actually, Ashley.
Oh, that's right.
Oh shit.
Me-
I don't think you can beat 48. Half of what is it? Half of
Well,
48?
Wait, well,
Dueled up broken
24,
anyway.
and her charisma is 4. No, hang on, it's constitution based, right?
That would
Yeah.
be for duel, right?
Yeah.
It got broken when the hound bit the
That's true. Actually.
doggo.
Oh,
Dragon
okay.
doggo.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, this guard Drake is going to probably use his turn to attack. The
The guy running at him with a shield.
trying to. Well, the
the
dog's
hound that just
attacking
bit him.
him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think 16 hits.
I don't know if it's
The
your
doggo?
you have the stats.
It
Yes,
does,
it
yeah. I think it might be dead.
It poofs.
Poofs.
Delete. Okay.
We only saw the one dragon with the group, right?
One
Like,
dragon.
I think so.
Yeah, he only remembers seeing one actual dragon. He'll just move up into combat with you.
Cool.
Yeah, and that'll be its turn. Gale.
I'm gonna use healing word on Whoosh.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're multi-class bard, aren't you?
He's a bard.
So Whoosh, get 5 HP back. As I run up and stab this guy in the back.
With advantage.
Well,
Oh, we're not doing flanking, but you get advantage because you're a rogue.
He doesn't get advantage.
No.
Doesn't get advantage.
We have this
He,
conversation
he
every
gets to
time.
do his sneak attack.
He gets to do his sneak attack. That hits. All right, this one's looking bloodied now as well. Both ambusher drakes are dead. All right, is that it? Is that everything for you then?
Yep.
Gil? Fowler?
Okay. Well, there's only the dragon left, right?
Guard drake and well, there's a dragon. He's still airborne.
Yeah, and the guy here, yeah. And might do something stupid. Just
You're
put it
using a
like
Kyle line there.
that. No, Cal never stops to think that he's doing something stupid. Okay. I'm gonna take my run up and jump and attempt to touch the drake and cast a spell.
Oh shit.
how?
Jeez.
Okay.
Jumping
Flying
25
dwarf.
feet in the air?
I have boots of striding and springing.
Oh, fuck
he has
you.
boots of striding and springing.
And gauntlets of ogre strength.
And you don't care about the
I don't care about
traits.
the
You're fine.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll make an attack as you move out of range, and then we'll.
I can jump 21 feet up in the air and I'm tall enough to reach the last floor.
Wow.
Fucking fly,
Yeah, this
dwarf,
is-
fly.
This is
Okay.
amazing.
I forgot.
This
I
is our
forgot
group.
about that. I've never seen you actually use them to jump, so I was just like, I'll give. he'll
Fowler's
take
like
the
a
boots
rocket.
so he can move 30 feet like a normal person.
I like to think that while you're in that, as you're walking back from the mine every day, all by yourself, you're just like, let me try something. Ha!
Banish.
pretty
You're
cool.
casting banishment.
Oh wait, it's not even touch. I don't need to do that. Shit.
It's
Oh,
too late.
jeez,
I still do
range.
it because it's cooler that way.
Oh
You jump out
my
as you do, you're casting it
God.
right into his face.
Okay, so
That
it
is one
rolls
surprise
a-
dragon.
Charisma,
Charisma
saving throw
saving
against 15.
I don't think black dragons are that charismatic.
No.
Let's see. 15 is the saving throw.
Yes.
All right. Actually, they have pretty good charisma.
Oh.
Shit. And then I guess nothing happens.
Yeah. It didn't ask me to. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, you touch the dragon, and it kind of looks down, and it kind of knows it knows you tried to do something to it, but didn't quite take effect. It looked cool.
We're so cool.
It's kind of like an extreme version of when, if you're on a farm and someone dares you to go in and slap the bull on the ass.
Well, that's my luck with saves right there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
They got a good charisma, actually. All right,
Shit.
Aiden.
What were you saying earlier about not needing range weapons?
Well, so I have range weapons and I have breath weapon. What I'm debating now is, do I like
You know
this
Breath
guy
weapon
has
has-
another strafe acid attack. Whoosh and
Not
I are
necessarily.
gonna die.
Well, the thing is, he can't necessarily use it every turn. Like every time he uses it, he has to wait for it to recharge.
Brew
But
has
I
it might
didn't know
happen.
that.
It might happen, but it might not.
Yeah. It's how to not instantly kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know if your breath
know.
weapon would reach. 'Cause
We
it's
don't
a
know,
15-foot
but
cone.
Wusher,
He's
like,
25
we
you know
feet
when I
could
said
die.
earlier that like you shouldn't use your spells quite yet because we might be fighting worse today.
Use your
You're
spells.
like
Use your
bullshitting now.
spells.
Like, use the spells now.
If you can reach him.
This
Oh,
is the
I can
challenge.
totes.
Compel duel. Oh, what is this? Yeah, don't worry about it. I got probably 15 minutes before I gotta run out.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the biggest spell I have right now, is breath weapon.
It's a 15-foot cone. I don't know if you'll be able to reach it. You're 6 feet tall. You have to stand underneath it and just breathe up it straight up.
Straight up.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, it's a fire, right?
I don't think it would. I don't think it would reach.
You would
He's
get-
25 feet.
Yeah, it'd be
He's
20.
not 10 feet tall.
Oh, I don't have that in my spell stuff. Okay, then. Fuck you. Okay, so I am going to. Can I attack or attach one of my smites to my javelin throws?
I think.
I think
you,
they have to be melee.
I think you might be able to smite the distance. Let me double check.
You can smite. You can't use a
Yeah,
the
not a smite spell,
named
an actual
smite.
smite. Yes.
Yeah.
So I use divine smite.
You can
Yes.
do that.
Yep.
The named ones specifically say melee.
You could also try to use your channel divinity.
But that doesn't do any damage.
No. But it has other advantages.
Already narrow-minded.
I don't understand. Like,
You-
it doesn't. It would maybe frighten him? What does that do?
It makes him roll with disadvantage so long as you're within sight of him.
Or you can use your other one to make
Is
it a
Channel
plus 10
Divinity
bonus.
an action or is it a bonus action?
It's
If
kind
you
of
want
just do.
if you want to do the smite lance thing, that work. That's cool too.
Your guided strike happens as you make an attack roll. Your conquering presence happens as an action.
So that's all I would do is just look terrifying.
Yes. And scare the
Or you-
dragon.
Or you could just really.
Or you could use it. Well, I wouldn't use it on a ranged attack, the guided strike. So then I would stick to a divine smite.
Brew, were you saying that I need to use divine smite?
No, I'm
Is
just
that
saying.
the smite?
You can.
Or would you let me attach a thunderous smite or a
No,
other
that you
smite?
can't do.
They specifically say melee weapon attack.
to.
So
yeah,
does divine smite.
Does it?
Mm.
I
Yeah,
I
starting
don't
at second
know with the
level when you
ranged
hit a
weapons.
creature with a melee attack.
Oh,
Well,
you're
then
right.
you're SOL.
Then you can't do it.
You could just throw a javelin.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of your
That's valid.
limitation. Is ranged.
Don't you have
That's
winged
what-
boots?
Oh shit! Yeah.
We all just like, wait a minute.
I was
What
like,
the
that's why you want to have some sort of weight.
Wait.
That's
Get
why you
up
want some
there.
mobility. Wait.
Pop your
So-
branding smite or whatever smite, and then throw even more divine on
Yeah,
top of it.
all
'cause
right.
you can
Wait,
do all
okay.
of it.
But,
Wait,
so,
Combine.
yes,
Tell
go
me.
for it. Pop your
You can
boots,
do
run
Okay.
up there, use your guided strike, and use your wrathful strike, and then attack it.
and it's a guided, a wrathful divine strike. You can do all of them. Is it just
Can you do
adds-
divine
Okay.
strike on the same?
divine? You can pump divine in at any time you want.
Even if you're using another smite?
I think it's just. Yeah, that's one of the powerhouses of them. I'm pulling it up.
What do you?
Yeah,
what do you
actually,
think?
makes
When I
sense.
hit a creature with a melee attack.
What do you think
you'd
it's
want to
spend
do?
a spell slot.
So you can definitely do that, yeah.
Okay, so how do I roll that, guys?
Okay,
Okay.
so first off, you need to use your boots.
Okay,
So-
I'm using my winged boots, and suddenly
Move
Aiden
over
like
there.
flies up into the air towards this black dragon.
So move over there. You can give yourself range, so you don't have to do it right away. Yeah.
Yeah, flying speed equal to your walking speed, so you're definitely in range then.
Oh yeah.
You have.
And remember, you have a pole arm, so you don't even need to be next to it.
Yeah. You have Thunderous or Wrathful, so yeah, which one do you
I
want
would
to use?
suggest Wrathful in this case.
Bonus action. Pop.
So as a bonus action, pop Wrathful Strike.
Okay, I do that.
That means that
Just-
your next melee weapon attack will do an additional 1d6 damage. And make the target afraid if it fails a wisdom saving throw. Right?
Okay.
That seems right. Then you're going to make your attack. But as you make your attack, you can use your channel divinity to give it a +10. That's your one use between short rests that you can do.
Okay.
It's
You
So
can
how do
try
I
that now.
roll that?
just you roll your glaive +10.
Roll your glaive and then add 10 to it.
Okay.
So that's a 26 to hit.
26. So then do
That'll
your
hit,
damage.
yeah.
That'll hit. And then before you roll your damage, you're gonna roll your damage. You're gonna add 1d6 for your Wrathful Smite, and then you're gonna add another d8.
It depending on how much you want to pump into it, how many spell slots. It's
I don't think
2d8.
she has.
2d8 for a first level spell slot.
I'm using the highest spell slot I have,
Yeah.
which is level 2.
Okay, so for a level 2 spell slot, I think it's 4d8.
3.
3.
It's 2
So-
for the first spell slot, then 1 more for each higher.
And
Yeah.
then 1 for
Oh, okay,
Wrathful.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So
actually
it's three.
roll of it'd be 4d8 for all of it.
Plus the glaive, right?
Yeah. So the glaive is already. You just click the button
So-
down there for glaive.
The glaive
Okay.
damage
Quick
plus
glaive.
3d8 for your level 2 spell slot that you burned.
How do I do that? Slash roll 3d8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a other dice roll off to the side. I can get something working so it's.
And then roll 1d6 for
15.
your Wrathful Smite. So you did 20 damage total.
In one
And the
hit.
dragon has to make a wisdom saving throw or be afraid of you. Against your
Okay.
DC of 15.
And you can swing again.
Well,
Right, because
before
I get
that,
extra attack, right?
You
Hang
can't
on, hang
do
on, hang
another
on.
Wrathful.
the dragon is now afraid within 10 feet of you, which means your
Yeah.
conquering aura just came online on it.
Right.
Which means the dragon now cannot move.
Can it still
Okay.
beat its wings?
Presumably.
Speed is reduced to 0. I don't know if
Yeah,
that does
it's-
anything while it's flying. Presumably it can stay in the air.
Hmm.
I don't actually know about that.
I'm actually a little confused. I understand the attack that just happened. I'm not familiar with the. I didn't
We're-
look up the.
we're
auras.
basically-
Here,
going
I'll
Nova.
link it. Boo. So, 10 feet in every direction. Its speed is reduced to 0.
Okay. Reduced. The speed is reduced to 0.
I don't know what that means for a flying creature, though.
It would mean it's not flying anymore.
So it crashes to the ground on top of our fence.
So it takes an additional.
Impale damage.
Oh, specifically, you cannot fly when your speed is 0.
Nice.
I'll say it
Yes.
collapses to the
Boom.
ground. It's on this side of the fence. But it's on the ground. As long as it can see you, or it's within 10 feet of you.
That's right.
So
you basically went up and hit it, and that was so scary that the dragon was like,
It doesn't say anything
seized.
about seeing her.
it doesn't
Him.
say that, no.
Just
It's
within
just an
10 feet.
aura. Okay,
So,
so you've grounded the dragon with the first strike.
okay, but do I get my extra attack?
Yeah, if you fly down to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'd
wouldn't.
do that.
I'd
Or
say
you
you could
kinda-
strike it as it's
As
falling.
it's falling.
Because,
Okay.
yeah, it wouldn't fall the 25 feet all at once.
It's just another glaive strike. You don't have anything special
Okay,
on it.
that's what I was asking.
That misses.
Okay.
Oh, or do you have some sort of advantage on it now because of this aura?
Oh
No.
wait, is
Is
it
it-
frightened of me?
It is frightened of you.
Yes.
So shit happens then. Hold on.
Shit happens then.
Not in this case, I don't think.
I don't think so. When you hit it, it'll actually take some extra psychic damage, but you haven't hit it. That's after it's been.
It's not
frightened.
when you hit it, it's when it starts to turn in your.
You're right.
your
You're
aura.
right.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I was thinking of.
So,
So
you're still
fly
flying though,
down.
right?
It's not in your order now.
I mean, is
It's
it
not in the-
prone? You have advantage against prone targets.
It's
I don't
well,
know.
she wouldn't be able to reach it at this point if it falls
Yeah,
out of
it
her
would be
range.
too far off.
So
So,
she's
yeah, I
tw-
guess,
she's
I guess you just
25
missed
feet
on the
up.
way. It's
It's
fine.
coming.
You did
It's
enough.
falling. Yeah, it's in the process of falling. Isabella, you kind of see this take place. You see Fowler jump up, touch it, then this stranger fly up, strike it, and make it fall.
I gotta get ready to go in, and then I'll probably miss my next turn. I'm just gonna roll my stab attack now for the drake in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm adding for flare. This inky darkness coils almost up his arm, like from under his sleeve and onto the blade as I turn on something else.
Okay.
Poopy.
I don't think a 12 would hit.
No,
Why does it do a +5 over there? That's stupid.
because it was max damage on.
The way I.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have to fix the way that. Oh, attack modifiers. That's why I put it on the wrong thing. I had to put them on damage modifiers. 12 doesn't hit. I'll use a bonus action. I'm probably just taking my thing now because I gotta go.
Okay.
Bonus action to heal whoosh, but it's
We could-
rolling.
All right.
You get 7.
Alright.
On his turn, we'll remember that.
Okay.
Okay. Isabella.
See you, man.
Yeah. See you later.
Later.
Sumner.
Okay. Whoa. I'm running away.
Running away. Yeah. Good
Um,
strategy. Yeah. It's a dragon.
It's a dragon. Oh, never mind. I'm going to use quickened spell to cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action. No. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm not doing that. I'm just casting Scorching Ray. No, I'm not.
No.
All these rules I keep forgetting. Okay.
Don't you have new and better improved spells?
I also took banishment, so
Well, we don't really need it anymore.
Don't you have Melfs?
yeah, so I'm using quicken spell to cast Firebolt as a bonus action. That's what
Okay.
I want.
I suspect you might have taken banishment for the same reason I took banishment.
For those pesky sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. Okay. 14 fire damage. Resistance is not that one. Yep. Okay. You hit him with the
Yeah.
fireball.
And then I'm casting Melf's Minute Meteors and expending 2 of them towards the dragon.
The
Isn't
meteor
expanding
just
them
like
a bonus action?
Sorry?
Isn't expanding them a bonus action?
Oh.
well, I can assume you just used regular firebolt then.
Oh, when you cast the spell and as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Because I've
then
used
fine.
Quicken Spell to turn Firebolt into a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
And where does is it a physical orb or do you just
Sorry?
where would the meteor be? Is it like a floating meteor or do they just get sent down?
6 of them surround my body and kind of float around, and then
Oh,
I
cool.
can push 2 of them towards the target.
Okay, and it makes dexterity saves?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
It will be.
Wait,
I feel
actually,
like
not for
Scorching Ray
saves.
would have been better.
I'm just gonna turn on the old.
Doesn't have disadvantage on saves. Never mind.
Dex save. It doesn't have disadvantage? Is that what you said?
It does not have disadvantage. It only has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
It really didn't matter because it failed both.
Oh, well,
Nice.
that works too.
Okay. Did you want to move anywhere else or do anything else?
Nope, that was my full movement.
Okay. It looks pretty scorched up. It's about the same size of a drake as the last one that you guys defeated. And yeah, its wings are starting to burn up, and the webbing's starting to actually come apart a bit. It looks a little bit rough after that fall and all that fire damage. Whoosh.
Alright, Bush will kind of crouch down and take a moment to collect herself. Healing herself for 21 damage.
Oh, okay. 3 times hit points equal to 3 times your monk level.
So that'll be like 21, right?
Yeah.
And she's
Shit,
gonna
that's cool.
move over here and scream at it in the mimicry of a green dragon. She can't really attack since she used Wholeness of Body, but she's looking a little bit better than she was.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's all I can do for now.
That's
and I'm gonna
pretty
pop.
good.
I'm gonna pop a key point for patient defense.
That's a good idea. The guard drake, I guess, will attack. Well, it's fighting Gale, so it will continue to do so.
That's a hit.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
that's fine. I'm right here.
That was for the tail damage. 5.
He might be
15.
fine.
No, he's unconscious.
Oh fuck. Well, there goes his.
Oh shit.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
He's gone. He died. But he gets for leaving. No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit, he's gotta make a death saving throw though.
It's still fine.
Who wants to make Gale's death saving throw?
Nope.
Valor roll. There you go. Okay.
He's
Oh.
so fine.
You're so good, Tinok.
Yeah.
All right. So he doesn't cast any healing word on you.
No, there goes that idea. And he doesn't do damage either. At all.
Nope. Falor. You make your landing. A little frustrated that the banish spell didn't work, but you see
A little bit, yes.
your new friend here
Just fucking
essentially
upstage me.
fell collapsed the dragon in one hit. Not sure what's happening on the other
Boom.
side of the wall, but
Okay, so I'm going to start off by giving a little taking a little pull at Gale. Gonna throw. Let's see. Healing word. Healing word is fine.
Yeah.
The first level healing word,
Which is max because you're.
which is
a
max
death
because
cleric,
he's unconscious.
Which
So
is,
that's 8 HP.
All right, he's conscious but prone.
So with my bonus action and for my action, I'm gonna move to the other side, find the dragon, and hit it really hard.
Okay. There's the black drake. Guard drake is still next to him.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Just as long as you know.
I'll just go heal him again. It's fine.
All right. You're gonna go move up and attack the drake.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go and attack this guy.
Okay. I wasn't telling you what you should do. I was just.
No, I was just considering it, but it's probably better for me to do that. Just moving up and pow. Brenda Kisser.
Lightbringer. What? 27.
What do you mean, what? You gave it to him.
4 strength, 4 profession, +1 of magic. Rolled a 19. Okay. All right. What is this Lightbringer? Where did you get this?
You gave it to him.
I found it in the forge.
That's right. It's looking rough, but it's still alive. It's a mace, right?
Yeah, it's a mace,
Cool.
and it glows.
Shouldn't have gave you guys money. Too many. I forgot I gave you stuff already. Now it's pretty stingy. So okay, cool. That's it then.
Waba, thanks
Okay.
for that raid.
Aiden.
Hey guys.
Stay next to
So-
him, that way he can't actually get up. You can't get up from prone if you have 0 movement.
Oh shit.
He's just stuck cowering on the ground because he's so
Oh my
afraid of
god. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Wait,
Okay.
say that again. I'm reading.
So
my
long as you're
covering
next
book.
to him, he has 0 speed.
Because he fell. He stopped moving, so he fell. So he's technically prone right now.
Yeah. And if he has 0 speed, he can't get up from being prone. So he's stuck like on the ground.
Coward.
But I
on the
don't
other
just
side
have
of
to
the
like
fence.
hover above him imposingly. I can also attack him, right?
You can
Yes.
also do that, yes.
You can
Okay.
move within, like, you can maintain your 10 feet. Wow, that's so good. Her aura is 10 feet and her glaive is 10 feet.
That's why
That
we give her
works
glaive.
so good together.
That's not actually
Right?
true, that's because she wanted one, but
I did want a glaive. I thought it would be cool.
Glaives
it,
are
it
cool.
turns out it has great synergy. Synergy, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so
They
we'll,
are.
we'll we'll say you move down. I'll just put you here just so I know you're on this side of the fence.
Mhm.
I
Right.
assume you're hovering slightly above it.
Indeed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do like the same
I believe-
thing again. Right? Because I have 3 second level spell slots, so I still have at least 2 left.
You definitely can go Nova on him.
Yeah, I'm going
Wait.
Nova on him. Right?
Sorry. I skipped his turn.
You did skip his
Completely.
turn. And as an action, he can try to shake off the fear.
Okay.
Dude, try it.
Let me
bring
try
it.
that. And it's a what save? Because I didn't actually have him on the.
It's wisdom.
I had him set at 20. Wisdom. Okay. I didn't have him on the tracking list, so I forgot.
But that's his action, right?
That would be his action. If he
No,
does,
yeah.
if he does, well, no matter whether he succeeds or fails, that's all he can do that turn.
Okay, he
Just
rolled
try
a
to
7,
not be afraid. of
Yeah.
me.
Well, there you go.
so he's still feared.
I
That
doubt
was
he
his
has
turn.
+8 wisdom.
Okay, now I don't feel bad.
Mm.
Yeah, I forgot his turn.
You did your duty.
Okay, so continue on with your turn now.
Okay, so remind me how that we did this last time. We
Okay. So you can't use the +10 to your attack anymore. Because you can only do that once per short rest.
right.
But he's prone, which means you have advantage to melee attacks against him.
So I use glaive,
So you.
but I want to use a bonus action.
Well, first you use your bonus action. Well, actually, you don't really need to use your bonus action because the spells you would add a little bit of damage, but it's kind of insignificant, and he's already afraid of you. So like, it's not really as attractive an option than just
So
biting the shit
instead
out
of a
him.
bonus action, I hit him with the glaive with Divine Smite.
Yeah, just
Okay.
pass on your bonus action for this turn because I don't think there's anything else you can do with it. Except that small bonus that really isn't that worth it.
Well, could I hit the bonus action with a level 1 spell and still use Divine Smite using a level 2 spell slot?
That doesn't matter.
No,
Your
you can't
bonus
cast
action
two spells.
can. Well, the bonus smite, divine smite isn't a spell.
Oh,
Right. It's
I
it's a
forgot.
melee attack. So could I combine Divine Smite with like Thunderous Smite?
You can. What I'm saying is that it's not really that worth it.
you could try it though if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's an extra 1d6 and Thunderous leaves him prone, right?
Yeah, but he's already prone. Like he's already prone. He's already afraid of you. What you
Which
really
are my
want
2
out of those
smites.
what you really want out of those smite spells are the effects they give, not the damage. The damage is kind of insignificant. That's what I'm saying. So you might want to
Well,
keep them
but
for if he
Thunderous
recovers.
gives an extra 2d6.
Thunderous is 2d6? Oh, that's right. Thunderous is more effective than
I'm back.
Wrathful.
Welcome back.
That didn't take long.
You definitely
No.
didn't go unconscious.
You didn't almost die.
That's fine.
You didn't even come close to dying.
Not
Actually,
even
no, you
close.
were fine.
You're totally fine.
I'm right there. He's not gonna die.
I seem to have taken a bit of damage though.
Indeed.
You did go
Well,
unconscious.
You did go unconscious.
That's fine.
Is it
so
a
what,
This
creature?
dragon still hasn't fucking died, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a creature.
No, I
What-
mean this little shit.
What do you want to
So,
do, Ashley?
I think
You-
I'm gonna combine Thunderous Smite,
All right. So you cast Thunder Smite with your bonus action,
indeed.
and then you
I
attack
probably
with your
have spell
glaive.
slots.
So I hit Glaive, right?
Mhm.
I think she only has 4 spell slots at this level, right?
That
Dude, I have
hits.
7.
You have 7 slots?
6.
6 slots.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because you have higher
Yeah.
level spells. That's right.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Okay.
And then you can
so
spend
then-
your smite, your divine smite on this, or actually, hang on.
I have so much damage coming up, guys.
Yeah, wait
Paladins
till you
do that,
crit.
Yeah, this is a lot at level 7.
Yeah.
Critting is awesome.
Well, when she crits, she can go, oh yeah, no, I put all that highest level spell slot I have into this.
Okay, there's no limit
And
by
that's all
turn.
crit.
Okay. Then yeah, you can burn a spell slot to deal another 2d8 or 3d8 damage depending on which one. you
Right,
burn.
so I'm gonna deal I'm doing the Thunderous because I'm gonna keep this guy prone.
That's
Okay.
on. Yeah, that's you already done that. Now on
Go
top of
ahead.
that, you can do
Oh.
a divine smite.
So I click the Glaive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can go
Start with a
under
glaive.
sheet.
That's your regular damage.
Okay, and then I do an extra 2d6 thunder target or thunder
Correct.
Thunder
damage to the
to your
target.
target. That's right.
So do I slash roll 2d6?
Yeah.
I've just changed your spell sheet to auto roll damage and crit just because it's easier. You don't have to worry about missing the button.
Hey.
And then
Okay.
you can use your divine smite to add another 2 or 3d8 to that.
Dude, I'm adding second level spell slot.
Yeah.
3d8.
Paladins
I
are
hope nothing
fucking
else comes
deep.
up today because you're gonna be dry.
I have another second level spell slot.
You have 3?
Right? Yeah. I have 3 second level and 4. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, what is it? 3d8?
Yeah, you have 7 spell slots total, and you've used
Yeah.
up 4 of
Okay.
them so far. 5 of them so far. You have 1 first level spell slot and 1
Right.
second level spell slot left.
Go ahead and roll the damage. Okay.
Well,
There
that
we go.
wasn't that great.
Still some damage.
So I did 19 damage,
Yeah,
and
it's
he may or may not still be prone.
he's still prone.
He's definitely still prone.
Good night, Waba.
Uh,
As I said, you didn't need the Thunderous to keep him prone. 'cause
he's
he
looking
can't get
pretty
up while you're
bloody
there.
at this point. So I guess you're gonna maintain your distance to keep the aura going, I assume.
Yeah. And
Okay.
also not get hit, because I have 17 HP.
Oh, if we skipped his turn, Brew, he takes 4 damage at the start of his turn if he's in the aura. Oh, but he wasn't at the time, I guess, so that's fine.
Okay. Isabella. You can see that this dragon's getting worked over pretty good here. Unsure of what's happening on the other side of the gate, but
That's your aura.
you do have
the
a.
men have it. It's
Well,
fine.
it's one. It's one guy. And one bird.
I'm assuming a dragon is big enough that I can point my meteor
Somewhere.
up
Yes.
top. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll cast Firebolt and send 2 meteors.
All right.
Did the Blackguard Great crit me?
That.
Yes, he did.
It's prone. Does it? Do you have advantage on
It
prone?
does
turn?
have advantage against attack rolls when it's
I
prone.
think I have disadvantage when I'm ranged, don't I?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. You have disadvantage against on attack roll against prone targets.
Was it 2 attacks to hit me then?
It both would miss.
Okay.
And this one's a dexterity saving throw.
I feel like I wouldn't have gone down because I could have used my thing to reduce it if I had only done 15 damage to me.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Whatever. We're just saying spell slot saved. I would have had 1 HP. I'm fine with 8 now. Oh no.
Does it have disadvantage? Oh, wow.
He doesn't have any
Prone.
disadvantage to his saves.
It's dexterity checks though, they can't. They're prone?
He does. He can still do them when prone, as far as I
True.
can tell. He's just like
think, yeah.
twisting on the
Yeah,
ground.
they
I guess.
can.
It doesn't make much sense,
Actually, he saves on both.
Oof.
Oh.
Man.
You had
There's
a really
the
great round.
Isabella I know.
You've balanced it out. You had
Yeah.
your first 2 rounds were really good. So, you want to move anywhere?
She's the appropriate distance away. No, even further away. I was about to say, even further away.
By the way, I checked the
It's only
rule
been
on advantage and disadvantage against prone targets, and it's not a melee and range thing. It's if you're within 5 feet, then you have advantage.
Yeah.
So Aiden would have to be like right next to the dragon.
Maybe range has distance.
But could I have done that and then flew up a little higher?
Yeah.
Ranged attacks do have
Yeah.
disadvantage against prone targets.
But it's a fucking dragon.
Not that it really matters. The dragon has reach 2, like it can hit you from 10 feet away.
So the dragon's turn
Takes 3 damage.
takes 3 damage, and it gets to make what?
It can use its action to try and break the fear.
I think it
Of
will
the-
do that.
Of the branding smite. Or the wrathful smite.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Wrathful Smite is really hard to break. It's kind of great.
Oh.
I've never read it
And it's
before.
a
but, man,
constant. It's a
it's a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
15.
No.
It didn't.
Air is just that scary.
I'm
Did
freaking
not.
terrifying.
Okay, so whoosh.
Alright, Whoosh is gonna look at the dragon and have a very confident glint in her amber eye, and she's just gonna go full out.
Dead little bird eyes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 2 Talon short swords with advantage, right?
You have advantage because you're right next to it.
That hits.
Second one,
Well, you're our dragon
Hits.
killer, so it made sense.
6 damage, and 2 unarmed strikes. 17 hit,
17 misses.
Ooh.
and
22 hits though. Oh, and the piercing. That's right.
yep.
That's a nice 19 damage total.
Okay. It's looking very terrified, which is weird. And very bloodied. It's
This is going a lot better in the Green Dragon Tin.
You messed with the wrong town. Also, it helps that we have this guy with us.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
anything
pop
else?
that as
Whoosh.
well. Just in case it decides.
You can't do
do
that.
both.
It's
Oh,
a
really?
bonus action.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
You already
then.
used it to attack twice.
Never mind
I
then.
think you made the right choice.
Okay,
Yes.
never mind then.
Okay.
Blackguard Drake.
He's too busy trying not to be scared to attack you.
Blackguard Drake is going to be annoyed that.
Either it's annoyed at me because I just smacked it in the face, or like its current target is
It
standing
is.
prone.
I just rolled and it's annoyed at you.
Bring it. I'm at full health. Didn't take damage the whole fight.
Nice. Nice.
Those both miss.
Yep.
Alright, that's its turn. Gale. You're prone
All right.
right now.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
With
'Cause
a
you're not
boost of
afraid.
speed. I'll use my boost of speed to stand up. That'll use half of my 60, so I still have 30. Stab.
Such a waste of speed.
Stab for a lot.
Ooh.
All of that
Revenge.
damage. All of
Yeah.
it. Because I
Wait,
never
okay.
added in right. I
What
have
was the-
15 for stab. This
Okay.
the Eldritch Claw thing that
Right,
turned on
that's
last turn
right.
adds an extra d6. Plus my sneak attack.
So you
So
actually
this-
see as the rapier kind of pierces between a few scales and finds its way through the ribs to the creature's heart, and you sort of see like a black. You said it was like a black swirling.
Yeah, it was like this inky black, just was up
Ichor?
the entire. It was more like a vapor, but
More
it's
like
kind
a
of like
vapor?
stitched to the blade. Yeah, it's
So
like
finds
this.
its way into the wound, and the creature falls over unconscious.
And then
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna
it's
use
Straight up.
my other movement speed to get over here.
To get into the door. All right.
Then kind of stand in the door frame. Actually, no, I'll stand here. And then as a bonus action, use my last level spell slot to heal myself.
Good idea. Even Wish had to
Alright.
take a moment to kind of take a breather and heal herself.
It's good to know you guys have so much healing, though. So I don't have to hold back.
I could only use that for a long rest.
I'm out.
So the only
That
person who
fucking
doesn't
damage.
have any kind of healing is always as far away as she possibly can be. So it all works
And
out.
that's why I have a ranged heal, so throw it out you.
Okay,
Does that mean
Fowler.
she takes the low
Palor says
damage?
finally. And then he will move
I rolled only
Chasgale
a
and
1.
go to the other side of the door. Find out what's going on over there.
To your left, you see a dragon.
I'm gonna go hit the dragon.
Is it
Be-
Exactly.
getting
Go
beaten
hit the
to
dragon.
Fuck.
You're not sure if it's dead or what's going on, but it's looks
No, it's
pretty
still
rough.
moving. Let's fix that.
Writhing on the ground in terror.
I'm gonna hit in the face with my Lightbringer.
Nice.
Do it.
Why so much? Oh my god, your rolls have been good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to bite me later.
It's barely hanging on there, but
Spiritual
it's hanging
weapon.
on.
Finish it.
Finish it.
That hits. Yep.
So 11 force damage.
Okay. What does it look like? A
A
crowbar. Okay. How do you want your spiritual crowbar to kill the dragon?
I'm gonna say like. So Fowler rushes through the door, sees the dragon, rushes to it. One hit right in the center of the forehead. Quickly swings the hammer to the side, brings up the holy symbol. Crowbar appears, grabs the spiritual weapon, smashes down again on the same spot, finishes the dragon like that.
The dragon, thrashing about, finally comes to rest. Its tail and hindquarters are caught up in the 10-foot tall fence, with its tail kind of hanging over the backside of it. And as the dragon stops moving, you see off in the distance one of the kobolds call out in Draconic that the Elder One is down. If you know Draconic, I think one of you may.
Aiden does.
And then
You
you
don't say.
hear a war horn, and as fast as you saw the kobolds scurry over the fence to raid the village, they immediately start fleeing, being chased by town guards, and scurry back over the fence, off in the various directions into the woods and into the hills. For the meantime, it seems like this raid has been cut short.
I stumble through the fence, look over, see the dead dragon, and kind of walk up between Fowler and Aiden and go, "Wow!" Clap my hand on Aiden's shoulders. You did a great job in our dragon slayer. But unfortunately, the dragon landed on our side of the fence, so all the parts are gonna be ours. I just give him a smile. I think that you can have a bit of the tail. I just give him a smile with a nudge. And lean down and on my knees. Whew.
You catch your breath, you're floating and probably
So-
bleeding. Or burning, I
Probably.
guess.
For sure.
Acid
Like
burns.
acid dripping, skin sloughing off.
Not quite that extreme, but you're definitely and your armor's probably slightly pitted from the acid.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
With lay on hands, it's an action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At this point, could I use it twice?
Yeah, you
could
can use it
use it.
how often you want.
We're out of
So-
combat now.
We're out of combat.
Okay, so Aiden would just roll his eyes and then kind of pat Gale on the head. And I'll use half my lay on hands for Gale. Well, I guess, what's your HP, Gale?
12 out of 40.
So I
And
get
we're both about the same.
I get to restore Paladin level times 5, so that's 35. So I would restore
You can
half to
heal
you.
yourself to close to full, or him to close to full, or half-ass both jobs.
I would do half and half. So that'd
15
be
for
like-
both.
$16, $17 for both. Right?
Yep. 17, 18.
Okay.
As you do that, I kind of stand up, and then kind of just give you like a narrow look, and just kind of slowly point my finger at you and just go, "I like you. You can stay."
Wish while they were doing this, she would hop up on the dragon's head, and she'll look up at the sky where the dragon had been. She would look at Aiden, hop down, and she'll just kind of pace in a circle, making cooing noises at him.
Oh, certainly a good thing you made it here in time. You beat them by like, what, 10 minutes?
Not as good as a day, but better than a half hour late.
Paolo just nods somberly and starts reciting healing prayers for everybody. Did that not appear for anyone else?
It's white. I see nothing.
It's loading, probably.
Okay. You see a few guards kind of running around, chasing off the last of the kobolds.
Where
Okay, well,
did,
everyone regains 2d8 plus 4.
where
go
did
ahead.
Sildar say he would be?
So 13?
He said he was with the guards rounding up the kobolds.
Yeah. And after a few moments, you see him kind of walk over to investigate what had happened, and
No, I roll it and you recover that.
Oh.
So you did 13.
he approaches Isabella and says, You lot have another dragon under your belts, it seems.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to
Looks like
get
it.
the claws and put them on Whoosh's feet.
Wish will look over at Gale and tilt her head, looking interested.
Sildar would approach the corpse and then look to Aiden and say, this was the only dragon that they had, correct?
I'm assuming it was the only one I
It
saw.
was the only one that you saw, yeah.
So Aiden would relay that information, but also caution that confidence has been the end of empires.
It was the only dragon, but you recall there being more of a force. Even you do recall seeing one individual in particular that looked like he may be higher up in command, half-dragon man who seemed to be giving out orders in your time spying on the camp, but he did not appear to be in
The dragon.
initial attack.
I'm gonna rush out and loot
Maybe
the
he was
corpse of the
just a
guy.
dragon.
The guy that
Dragon!
never seemed to give a chance. We didn't give him a chance to really speak. I'm just gonna see what he's done at his corpse. And
Oh,
don't
yeah, that
run out
guy.
and yeah.
The chump
So-
we kind of forgot about.
With kind of a military precision, Aiden would relay that information to the village elder
Mhm.
and then caution that the village should not feel safe yet.
We'll increase the watch then for the rest of the evening and keep an eye out. Although I somehow doubt they expected to lose their best weapon in an attack on such a small town.
Aiden would nod and then look at the elder and ask, any reason why you think they would come to this town?
From what I've heard, haven't heard word about the town you spoke of yet, but there has been rumors of raids by this dragon cult, and they seem to be just raiding and pillaging for the most part. Not much else has come to my attention yet. So perhaps they heard about the mines or the people within it.
There was that green dragon up in Thunder Tree that was also being worshipped by cultists.
Yeah, and he was spoke about a mother one down in the Deadmire, wasn't? You said
In the
something about that.
swamps. Yeah. Oh,
Was
sorry.
that the same place you had said, Dayton?
Yes.
Where we said it.
Yeah. The Deadmere?
Yeah. Well, I think they mentioned there was a dragon down there too. A big one.
Yes.
I peel back the kind of at this point starred purple jacket to reveal the green armor is like a little bit more trophy from them. The leather, kind of leather scale and sinew armor, I guess.
If only that worked on acid.
Yeah, it's like I clearly bit the wrong dragon, but we can see what we get out of this one.
You're gonna get the
Um,
same but in black.
Hey,
You said you were checking the cultist?
yeah.
You'll
I
wander
said-
around with a traveling wardrobe and like change your armor for the occasion.
well, someone else don't have it. Would
Mostly
black
what...
be acid or poison?
He didn't have any belongings on him. He just had some odd ceremonial. He had a ceremonial dagger and some weird iconography you don't recognize.
I'll actually hand that over to Isabella because I know she's into that shit. But I was saying, goggles of my neat scene give advantage. It says investigating an area or like a small object, but it probably doesn't help with searching someone's pockets, do they?
I can't imagine that they would, but
But you told me anything he had, I imagine.
yeah, he didn't really have much on him, and also there's the acid spray kind of caught a bit of him as well.
Yeah, I'll just walk back and kind of hand them off to Isabella and say, "Here, I know. Dagger and something fancy."
So upon seeing kind of that transfer, Aiden would ask, "Is there anything dealing with someone named Elzadin?"
What?
That's directed at Isabella.
Oh. Like from... I was given a ceremonial dagger, right?
And something with some icons on it?
Yeah, the robes, there's gloves and robes and a dagger. The gloves themselves had some weird patterns on it. You could do sort of a trying to think what check it would be.
Always locking on them.
I guess history, if you wanted to like kind of look at the investigate the iconography on the
thanks
items.
for that follow. That was a Murloc.
With that history check, I would say you don't immediately recognize anything that stands out on the patterns, but from what little information you've heard about the Dragon Cult, you feel like some of the markings on them might represent different ranks within the cult itself.
Oh, okay. Does it similar to the... Well, never mind. That's a dumb question. That's an obvious answer. Different question. Anything similar to the ceremonial dagger that was found in Cragmaw Castle? I'm expecting a no, but...
The fact that you remembered that,
That's
or wrote
reaching a
that
bit.
down, it's like, wow.
I do recall.
But that's why I gave it to you.
No, that was
Yeah.
not directly, but it was
The Megalobeia
the stuff that you found in that keep was it was iconography of a god that's no longer worshipped.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it was
I
actually
just-
demonic in nature.
Well, thank you for that, because I never actually did the quest to get it identified.
Yeah, I assume that I remember that, and it's been a year, so I assume you would have looked into it by now. So
Oh, okay.
If we wanted to scavenge this guy for more dragon parks, because hey, it would be a nature check? Survival?
yeah, you guys can spend some time to do survival.
I've got a 1, so someone else might be better at that.
You could potentially. You guys do have
Just call in some help.
access to
a town.
professionals.
Yeah, I guess.
That
Say, hey
might be
guys,
able
let's
to,
scrap this thing, see what we can get out of it.
You have a team of people at the forge who work with magical items. I'm sure
Your
there'd be
brother
someone.
can serve dragon meat for a while. That's gonna be attractive.
I'd willingly to offer Aiden anything you want. Like I point at the claws that Whoosh has been using. Like it's like a bracer, but then it has an actual claw at the end of it. It's like those were made out of green dragon things. I mean, and this armor. Did you
Make a
you helped
make a
you
perception
want-
check real quick, Gale.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
Book.
Oh. Okay. Well. No. Oh. It's funny you say that because you You notice that she already has some odd-shaped gloves on.
Mhm.
Right, Aiden would just kind of shake his head, looking at the claws and kind of
Well, I mean-
smirking.
We don't know what we can make out of this stuff.
I appreciate the offer. What I would appreciate more is any information. Do you know about the dragon cults? Or perhaps someone named Elsden?
I don't think we know anyone named Elsden, and the most we had with the dragon cult was killing the Drain Dragon in Thunder Tree a year ago. On our way back to here.
We didn't. Did we get the name of the cultist that we let go?
No. You weren't sure if the cultists ever made it out of the forest. They were being chased by the
Spiders.
druids' spiders.
Oh, that's right.
So
I don't
you're
think,
So
Name
I
doesn't sound familiar.
We just know that there's a larger adult Drain Dragon in the south. The one we killed was its child.
Aiden would nod, but at the information that they didn't know anyone named Elsden, his confidence wouldn't necessarily falter, but he would look a little bit more resigned.
I mean, we've got you barged into a whole inn full of adventurers. Maybe someone there knows. Are they someone a relative or something?
A clan member, is
Mhm.
all he would say. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will look at this place of adventures.
Hi, Zeros.
Sildar says, if we want to perhaps continue this discussion, we can head back to either the town hall or back to the tavern if you'd prefer. I'll gather the men and have them take watch, and if they notice any more of the cultists approach, I'll have them sound an alarm.
This is a big problem now, hasn't it?
I'll, perhaps if you would assist me, Valor, I'd like to send word to Lord Neverember.
Did I meet him?
You did.
Okay, then yes.
You guys had
Oh yeah, we had that big meeting.
about taking back.
Ward
Phandelver.
Council.
Yeah, the city kind of gave you guys aid in helping take back the town from the hobgoblin invasion.
I still have one. I still have one third level spell, so yeah, I can do that.
That being said, I think it's almost at our 3-hour mark here.
Yeah, that was a fun adventure.
A lot of combat. I kind of wanted to really just jump right into the combat so we can
Oh,
get
yeah.
some practice in with our characters and try to learn them a
Remember how to
bit.
play.
Yeah, try to
That'd be good,
remember
yeah.
how to play the combat side.
Yeah.
A little bit of roleplay. The dragon dying was not expected.
You expected it to get away?
Be crowd controlled so
I-
fucking hard it couldn't move.
He was going to-
thousands of really hard CCers.
The intention was for him to strafe once, and then upon taking a certain number of damage points or a critical hit, it was going to retreat.
Really could not
Uh,
escape this time.
Did not escape.
I mean, we got our Dragon Slayer and then this guy.
They make a good
That's it.
team.
That's the campaign.
Yeah, that's
we're
it.
done.
That,
Good job,
actually
Leroy.
that was the end boss, and way to go.
No reason to
Hey.
go back out.
One off.
Complete opposite of our first big bad.
Yeah, he's going to be resurrected into a Draken Lich and just
Oh no.
really wreck you guys.
No, we're chopping them up right now.
And Isabella with hitting
Surprising
3 times in a
damage
row
there.
Wow.
Right?
With good damage.
with good damage. 1 crit even.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a year. That's a lot of growth. But
Those were
then-
all. That was it. It took you a year to get those 3 hits.
That's all
Everything
you're
else is
getting out of it.
everything else is just to be low, 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 and then we gotta take another year off. You get 3 more hits.
Oh god.
Yeah, I wish she got in the crit there. She didn't let herself get rusty at all.
Fuck.
That's
31 damage at 1 stab, and I got 2. I rolled 2 1s on mine.
So we'll maybe we'll pick up again back at where do you guys want to go? Town hall or tavern to discuss?
Well,
Town hall seems
Town
more
hall,
appropriate.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
and anybody who might be around, like,
It's
charge
closer
of
to
stuff.
the gates too.
Mhm. It's right there.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, that went well.
Yeah.
Yeah, combat went a lot better than expected. I wasn't sure if it would be. I mean, I didn't. I thought you guys might fight the dragon, but whatever.
like,
Wish
it was there. We
But
had
not,
to
but not make it stay there.
you should know.
Yeah.
Wish would always try to fight the dragon.
I was immediately worried when you said I'm going to jump up and slap the dragon. I'm like, what? This is
I
like,
thought you were doing like the really bad touch attack one.
I did too. I thought he was like gonna immediately do the
blight?
damage.
Yeah.
No.
But then when you missed, and then what happened, I'm like, oh man, I wish Tinox had banished that dragon.
No, because if I banish it, it's only temporary for a minute. And
I
then I'd be
know.
like, all right, everyone, like, point your weapons. It's coming back in 1 minute.
We're just twiddling our thumbs for 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Would it take force damage
And
if
then-
it came back
and then
we
it
had
comes
moved,
back
like,
and
a
it takes
cart there?
like
Yeah.
5 ready attacks at once.
If you banish something and then you say very quickly within that minute put something like really heavy or something large like a barrel.
It just reappears
In
in the
its
closest
spot?
available spots.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know if it took like force damage or anything. Which
No.
it would seem broken if it did, so
1 minute isn't very long either.
Okay. Well, I'll try to work on if you guys want to send
well, if
me
we
more
had a bag of
details.
holding, we'd just pop a barrel out instantly.
If you want to send me more details with
sounds
what you
like
want to
some
do around the town. or-
Divinity original sin tactics right there.
It's gonna be some Boulder Date shit too.
Just start throwing barrels.
Throw your boots in Boulder Date.
Y'all need to
Like,
find
no, I'm
out.
just gonna take my armor off and throw it. Just
I'll need to puzzle out where I want to wish to have her dojo on that map.
Yeah. It could either be in the map, you could build your own building,
right
or
here
you
would
could
be good.
She'll probably utilize part of that space, make some use of
The-
it.
underneath the mansion.
Yeah.
Or the
Like
manor.
nature
Mhm.
one. I imagine